Hello, my origami enthusiasts. Today we are going to make an origami jack-o'-lantern, perfect for Halloween, which is going to be upon us soon. So what you will need is one square of paper. I am using orange. You could use whatever color you like, and we're going to start with the orange side up. We are going to hold it like a diamond, and we are going to fold it in half to form a triangle. Always matching up all of our corners very carefully and making a nice crisp fold. After our triangle, we will fold the triangle in half. And then this is a preliminary fold, so we're going to open it up again. We did that to find that center seam, because now what we're going to do is take this top edge and fold it down to the bottom, matching up those points and making a perfect crease. It's a little bit thicker, so be careful. And we're going to fold the left side down as well, right there. And then we have formed a little diamond shape. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take these bottom points and we're going to fold to the top. When we do that, it makes a horizontal line right there. So we're going to make a little horizontal line. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to create a squash fold. We're going to take this point and squash it down. Now, if you have trouble with a squash fold, you can give yourself a preliminary fold. We made this little triangle that moves. You can take that point, bend it up to the horizontal line. That gives you a fold right there. Then, when we do this move, the squash fold, it's ready to squash right on those fold lines we already made. So we are squashing that little piece down. Let me show you again. We had moved that up, and we've got it here. Squash. This is going to create the eye of our jack-o'-lantern. We are going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to hold it right up like a little shark fin, open it like a little bird beak, and squash it down. Then we have these two little squares. Now at the top, we want to make a little jack-o'-lantern stem. So what I like to do is just fold it backwards, kind of, I don't know, you can decide how tall you want your pumpkin to be. Maybe I want mine right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of that point and fold it upwards. So that gives us a little detail, the top of the pumpkin and then a little stem. And you could always color that green if you want to. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use this bottom square to help us do the mouth. So I do the mouth first because we like to see this line from where the eye shape is. So we're going to fold this right up, and these white pieces here are going to create the mouth. We're going to do a little zigzag fold. So what we're going to do first is a preliminary fold. I'm going to fold the top point right down to the middle, just like that. And then I'm carefully going to fold that down again to the middle. Crease it well. Now I'm going to put it back up, and you can see that we have 4 areas of space. We want the very center part to be a tooth, so we're going to fold that down to make a tooth. Then we want to take the second fold. Right now it wants to be a valley fold, but we're going to flip it backwards to create a mountain fold. Then we're going to have a valley fold and another mountain fold. So it's just a little zigzag fold that makes those pointy, vicious teeth. Then we're going to do the same thing with this bottom triangle. So I'm going to fold it up, and then I'm going to do some preliminary folds, folding that one down in half once, and then carefully again, and I'm kind of holding that little triangle in so it doesn't squeeze out. So I'm making the preliminary folds. Then when I unfold it, I can see I have 4 bits of space. I want the middle one to be the tooth that shows. So I'm going to just do a little zigzag, and that creates our jack-o'-lantern's mouth. Now let's work on the eyes. We're going to take this flap, and you can see if it opens, we reveal the white paper inside. I go maybe, I don't know, that far over. I want to see a little edge, otherwise the eyes would be touching. So this is just kind of arbitrary. It depends on if you want really small eyes, go over just a little. If you want the bigger, you can go over more. Then we have this little diamond shape. We're going to fold that top part to touch that horizontal line, and this bottom part to also touch the horizontal line, or sometimes you can go a little further to overlap it. And then the last fold, we're going to fold this over and that creates all the orange space around the eye. So you can see how we can do that again on the left side. So I want to make it symmetrical, so I want to try to fold about the same amount of space, maybe right there. And then I'm going to fold this one down to that horizontal line, the fold line. I don't know if you can see past my fingers. And then we're going to fold this one up to that fold line, and then this one right over. Now sometimes I do give it a dab of glue, or sometimes I put it in a book for a little bit to really flatten it out. I don't know, glue can be your friend, kids. And then you have the most adorable little Halloween jack-o'-lantern. And if you want to make it out of different colors of paper, sometimes you can make them look like little skeleton heads. This one I did out of black paper that had white on the reverse, so I just started black side up and folded it so the white was on the outside. So that is your festive Halloween jack-o'-lantern. Goodbye, students.